All right, now pay attention. Look what it says. Mother who tattooed her eyeballs blue and purple to copy an influencer admits she's losing her sight after her daughter, 7, warned her she would. Her 7-year-old daughter had to warn her about something that was obvious. These people are insane. And just pay attention to this word right here, influencer, because this is what it's meant for. Mother who tattooed her eyeballs blue and purple to copy an influencer, because that's the point. They're set up as influencers for the masses to copy, to mimic, to consume, to internalize. And of course, these females, they're like proverbial ease, so they'll easily conform and capitulate because they're feeble. But this is just straight up insanity. This is insanity. You got this person over here getting a fucking tattoo she's getting her eyeballs tattooed. It's like, what is this? What world do we live in, man? I get it. Like, there's been a lot of insane things that happen in this world with a lot of insane people. You got a female who said that she want to marry a chandelier. You got women who marry themselves, like singers like Maya. People do weird, out of the box shit, but this shit takes the cake. As for right now, this takes the cake. This person tattooed her eyeballs. What? Like, what is this? Oh my gosh, man. This world, man. These last days, there's going to be more and more odd shit going on. This is just odd and strange. A mom of 5 has admitted she regrets not listening to her 7-year-old daughter. Your 7-year-old daughter had more sense than you. A mom of 5 has admitted she regrets not listening to her 7-year-old daughter's warning she could go blind if she got her eyeballs tattooed. Well, duh. Because she's now losing her sight. Like, you get your eyeballs inked? Like, who? What? What is that? What is that? Like, I understand. I get it. People do a lot of outlandish, crazy shit, but certain things would never be normal to me. And one of them things is this, like something like this. Another is homosexuality, LGBTQ, all that crazy stuff. They try to I'm digressing, but I was going to say they try to do certain things like this as far as pushing these type of agendas just to normalize this type of behavior. But it's not even that. This is just plain out insanity. This person is insane. This person needs help. This person has a demon on them. I remember when I covered a video about a demon. And, I always try to emphasize the point that a demon is not some monster or some entity. In some elements, it can be an entity in regards to the understanding of the Kemetic worship and the pagan gods. But a demon is a psychological imbalance. That's all a demon is. A demon is pretty much you being psychologically ill. Like, these people who are born as males or females and they believe that they should be a gender that's opposite of that, they have a demon on them. They're psychologically ill. It's no different with this. This person has a demon on her. She's psychologically ill. And she's an idolater. She put this woman on a pedestal who was able to get blue ink on her eyes in 2019. So she copied her. She was influenced by her. Keyword, influence. It's all demonic. We live in a demonic world with a demonic vibration. People are insane. That's what demonism means. When you look up the word demon, when it comes to the understanding of the etymology in the scriptures, there's many different definitions to it in regards to, how it's conveyed. But for the most part, it conveys insanity. It tells you, when it goes back to the definition, insane thought or insanity. I remember I did a video on it, just going back to the word. I think it's demonized or something like that. Demonizomai. It means insane thought, insanity. And these people, they're insane. They are insane. It's crazy, man. Anaya, who is 32 and from Belfast, was left hospitalized by the eye alteration and is facing permanent blindness after a suspected reaction to the eyeball ink. This story is so strange that it seems like it's not even real. But, even if it was real or not, I don't put nothing past the insanity of people. Never underestimate the average person's level of sanity when it comes to it being low. Never underestimate the average person's level of enviousness or jealousy or insecurity. A lot of these people need help, spiritual help. These people, because they put so much shit on a pedestal, they so carnal to the point where like they don't second guess themselves about the decisions that they make or the decisions that they're about to make. Like nothing came to this woman's second thought to say, you know what, maybe I'm bugging. I mean, she had her daughter, but it's still like, you know what I mean? Like most of these people, they live in this do what thou wilt type of vibration where it's like, whatever, if this is what I want to do to satisfy me at this moment, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get blue ink on my fucking eyes, my pupils, my eyeballs, not my eyelids, my eyeballs. It's just insanity. You know, you got Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got a tattoo on his eyes, on his eyelids. That's crazy, but this person got a tattoo on their eyeballs. Like you got your eyeballs inked. It's just crazy. It's crazy, man. The body modification fanatic got her right eyeball tattoo blue in July 2020, and despite dealing with headaches and dry eyes as part of the healing process, decided to get her left eye dyed purple in December that year. After months without complications, Anaya was shocked to wake up in August last year with swollen eyelids as though her face had been inflated with air and looking like she'd done 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. What the fuck you expect? You got a needle in your eyeball. What do you expect? Oh my gosh, man. Your 7-year-old daughter had to tell you. Now look at this shit. As the swelling continued to get worse and worse, Anaya checked herself into the hospital's A&E ward after prescribed antibiotics did nothing to reduce the severe inflammation. This is crazy. This is wicked, man. And this is before the tattoos and whatnot, at least on her eyes. This is just crazy. It's crazy, man. The 37-year-old student, I thought she was 32. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is a false article. Maybe this is bullshit because when you read up, it says she's 32. Now it says she's 37. I don't know. The 37-year-old student has now expressed her regrets at having the eye dyeing procedure in both eyes. This shit is crazy, dog. Look at this. Look at this person. Look, bug the fuck out. Bug the fuck out. And most of this is all esoteric. You see just one eye a certain color and the other eye a certain color. And the person that she copied, definitely a Luciferian. The tattoo enthusiast had medication given through a drip for 3 days before having a biopsy performed on her problematic eyeball the following day. This is real sad. Beautiful young daughter. But it's just crazy, man. Our people, man, I tell you, our people, man. Destroyed for lack of knowledge. Destroyed. Right here, this is what I want to go to. Law student Anaya Peterson was inspired by blue-eyed dragon Amber Luke, blue-eyed dragon, an Australian model who got her eyeballs inked blue in 2019, the blue-eyed serpent, before going temporarily blind for 3 weeks. That's the point of an influencer. That's the point. The point is to make certain people of the masses, your quote-unquote fans, consume your type of energy, your type of vibration, to the point where they want to be you. That's why idolatry is dangerous, but it's important for us to understand in these last days we must remain steadfast. We must operate according to the understanding of righteousness, according to the understanding of following the laws, statutes, and commandments. For that is the whole duty of man. So God bless you all and shalom. Peace. So I just wanted to go into the scriptures for context in terms of the word devil or demon in regards to the understanding of it going back to the psychological aspect or the insanity aspect, the lunacy. That's what it's going into when it comes to this set scripture here in Matthew chapter 4, verse 24. But when you read up, you see that word devil, that's actually talking about the adversary, the aspect of someone who is deceiving. So that's not speaking of a demon in regards to the possession. That's speaking of someone who's pretty much, upholding that entity or upholding that spirit of deception, because that's what the term devil means. The term devil means deceiver. Satan is the adversary, but it's pretty much synonymous in regards to that left-hand spirit, but they are different when it comes to the vocation. A devil can be anybody, but Satan is that spirit that's on the left hand controlled by the Most High. So when you read up and you see that word devil there, that's just talking about someone who provoked the Most High. Provoked Christ and tried to tempt Christ and couldn't, failed. So he fled. But just reading in Matthew chapter 4 and verse 24, and his fame went throughout all Syria, and they besought unto him all sick people that were taken with diverse diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils. That's talking about possession of a demon. And we're just going to go back to it in the Strongs for the Greek. And those which were lunatic, and those that had the palsy, and he healed them. So this is just going to that aspect of, Christ and his ability to heal, the powers that he had. And I just wanted to go into Matthew chapter 8. Yeah, Matthew chapter 8 and verse 31, where it also goes into devils or demons, but it's going into a certain aspect. So let's just read it here where it says, so the devils besought him, saying, if thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the herd of swine. And he said unto them, go. And when they were come out, they went into the herd of swine, and behold, the whole herd of swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea, and perished in the waters. And they that kept them fled, and went their ways into the city, and told everything, and what was befallen to the possessed of the devils. Just going into the understanding of that demon aspect, going back to Daimon in the Strongs, I believe it's G1142, like Damon or Daimon. It's that supernatural entity on the left hand that pretty much hovers over you. It all goes hand in hand, but I just pretty much wanted to make the point of the aspect where people look at certain people who are, bugged out, and on face value is just, oh, this person is crazy. Or in some cases, some people believe that, it's okay that they believe certain things, or this person is leaning towards this or that. In which, us, as far as what we know as what's right, what we know to be right, we understand that that's, it's psychological, it's more to it. And then when you understand the spiritual aspect, you understand that a demon is not so much so what people, believe it's to be in regards to that aspect of a monster or what have you. It's just a psychological element, that left hand element in which you're possessed. That's all it is. You're under possession. You're under demonic possession. So I just wanted to go back to the Strongs in a blue letter. So I'm here in the blue letter, and I just wanted to go into the term demon in regards to the Greek translation. So it says, those which were possessed with devils or demons, daimoni zamai. So let's go into the Strongs. I covered this before, but, I was banned. YouTube obviously took all my videos away, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to go into the lexicon. Where you see here, it says, of the insane. Of the insane. And that's the point I was trying to make in regards to what this is talking about when it comes to demonic possession. Insanity, lunacy. These people who do shit like tattoo their goddamn eyeballs, they're under demonic possession. These people who believe that it's okay for them to be a man if they're female, or vice versa, they're under demonic possession. It is what it is. Let's go to the Strongs in G1142 though, if we can get it. Let's see the info though real quick. Daimoni zamai, middle voice from Strong's G1142, to be exercised by a daimon or demon, like DMX, He had that left-hand spirit god, Damon. Be vexed with, be possessed with, devil. So it's synonymous as the point I'm trying to make, or made pretty much. So let's go into Strong's G1142 real quick. And this one right here is pretty much what you read in Matthew chapter 8 and verse 31. Daimon. That's what it's pronounced as. Supernatural spirit of a bad nature, a demon, a god or a goddess. That's the pagan aspect. And that's what I was talking about when it comes to the, another element of that conveyance, an inferior deity, whether good or bad. Yeah, an inferior deity, because these pagan gods, they're inferior. We already know the Most High is the true and living God. In the New Testament, evil spirit, just like we went into in the Greek in the New Testament, quote unquote New Testament. But yeah, man, I just wanted to add that just for context. I thank you all